Hey, everybody, if you're watching on a replay, you know what to do. Put in the comments, #replay. Get myself situated here. Melissa said that sounds good. That's good. All right. Hi, Sherry. Oh, Sherry jumping on right away. I love it. I had to take a layer off in the shop. It's a little bit chilly, so I had one of my big cozy sweater and my shawl on. I do have a dress on, so the bottom half of me is kind of bare and cold. I could just wrap my sweater around my legs. It seems a little crazy because it's so toasty outside. So as you're popping on, tell me hi. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're doing to keep yourself cool on this nice toasty day. Hi, Mom. Joyce working on snowberry socks. Liz, hi, Liz. Liz, what's the weather like there? It's currently 91 here. A little while ago I looked and it was 93, which is warm, and I think it's supposed to be that way all week. But hopefully the air conditioner in the marketplace can keep up with things. It's 70 in here right now. So a lot of you know, just dress in layers when you come to the shop because you never know what you're going to get. Hi, Mary. Um, we never know if it's going to be warm or cool in here. So it's best to dress in layers. So if you want to put something on, you can. But if you need to take a layer off, you can too. Nicole eating supper, then going to work on my summer sorrel. Same as you. Yeah, I was looking at the forecast for where my family's place is in Florida, and their highs look pretty close to ours for this week. The difference is that's just every day is their like high of 90, low of 80, high of 90, low of 80. I think we get at least a little cooler. Hi, Sarah, spinning some fin wool. Excellent. Jackie working on a number 2 Felix. Awesome. E working on a V-back. Hi, Cindy. Okay, Melissa posted as a reminder, since I go live both on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, if you have problems with the Facebook feed, you can go over to YouTube to the Little Yarn Shop YouTube channel, see us there. Opposite, if you're on YouTube, you can pop over and see us on Facebook. Even if you don't have a Facebook account, you should still be able to get to facebook.com/Little Yarn Shop and get to us that way. Crazy storm. Mom, yeah, we had that too. We were just at the very upper edge of it. We slept with the windows open last night and it cooled down. And then that storm, thankfully, I didn't have the windows on the south side open very much because a lot of rain came in through that little bit that was open. I don't think it really cooled much down though. I did have the house open for a minute this morning, before I closed everything up. But the humidity is something too, definitely. 90 is the normal for us in South Carolina. I guess you guys are probably used to it, yeah. I was over at my folks' house this weekend in Lexington over by Lake Huron, and it was definitely cooler over there. And I think it's supposed to be cooler later this week than it is here in Saginaw in the Bay Area. We get nice and toasty here. And on YouTube spent the day trying to keep cooler. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what we did today too, just kind of hung out. Stayed outside in the morning when it was a little bit cooler because it started to get toasty and I had to run errands. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. It's after 7. Welcome to Monday Motivation. Today is June 17th, 2024. My name is Kristen. I'm the owner of the Little Yarn Shop located in Saginaw, Michigan, inside the SVRC Marketplace. I met a couple new faces this week who said that they have seen us either on YouTube or on Facebook and the video, but hadn't made it here. So I think that's awesome that people are finding their way here. They also came because Bloom from Within had their are open now, and that was kind of a pull for them to come up here, which is awesome. I love that even when people find their way here and don't know what to expect in terms of the whole market, it's kind of a happy surprise that everybody can see what cool stuff we have here. All the different restaurants. They had events outside all weekend. They had a Juneteenth celebration at Morley Plaza across the street on Saturday, and then another one out in the parking lot here yesterday, and sounded like it went really, really well. Hi, Shar. So marketplace hours as a whole are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Shop hours for us are Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And oh, one of the things that I think I've mentioned before, but I want to mention it again. If you're here before 11 on one of the market days and you're coming in where the off Water Street, where the red awning is that says marketplace, there are 4 sets of doors. If you go to the doors that are the furthest to the closest to the road, which would be the furthest to the left, when you're facing the building, those are usually the ones that are unlocked. So that's the handicap door is that door also. But if some of the other doors are locked, that one should usually be open. The same thing goes if you are coming in on a Tuesday, either to go to the bead store, or if Cobb King or Delicious Sweets are here on a Tuesday. You can come in the loading dock, which is the door that's closest to our shop, or you can come in that far door. Hi, Donna. Hi, Noelle. Melissa. Yes. Hi, Marilyn. Melissa says to anybody that's new, this is Melissa from the live. Yes, if you have questions or anything, I try to address what I can while I'm talking, but Melissa's really good about catching comments and questions along the side and tries to answer them as best she can, or reaches out to me and tells me I need to answer the questions, whatever they are. So same thing goes if I talk about anything that you are interested in purchasing or have more questions about colors, quantities, prices, anything like that. Just put it in the comments and we will catch it as best we can. So I don't have anything finished this week. I started a new project and I can't tell you, I can tell you about it, but I can't show it to you because it's with some of my custom colors. 2 of them came in last week, and of course I started winding them and starting a new project. I want to show you guys so badly, but I'm at least going to hold off for another couple weeks. I'm going to tease it a little bit first. But what I can tell you is the pattern that I am doing is called the Tolsta Tee, which is, I'm told it's a fairly popular one right now with podcasters. So the Tolsta Tee is by I think it's Creabee Design, Creabea Designs. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hi, Teresa. It's a really unique, really versatile pattern. So the Tolsta Tee is written for a DK weight yarn. You can see she gives you different looks of it with the eyelets or a solid or stripes. And even beyond that, she has modifications for a fingering weight version. She has modifications for thicker or thinner stripes. It's a top-down seamless raglan tee and DK or fingering held double. I think she puts right in the Ravelry comments about fingering held double. My understanding though, and I'll know more once I'm done with it, but the yardage that she has listed is most likely the yardage for DK weight yarn. So if you were using fingering held 2 strands together, you would need double the yardage. So the size I'm doing, and it goes from a 31.5 inch bust up to a 66.75 inch bust, which is awesome. I am doing the 35.25. It says 583 yards. Melissa just posted it, but it's TOLSTA. If you can't see the link that she posted. So 583 yards is what it says, but I'm assuming that that's a DK weight yarn based on what I know about knitting short sleeve sweaters or tops and the amount of yardage that it would take. So what I can tell you that I'm doing is I am doing fingering, held 2 strands together, and I'm doing kind of a marled fade with our colors. Hi, Aunt Jackie. So I'm starting with a pale solid that's just a Cascade Heritage solid color. And then I'm fading that into the lighter of my custom colors and fading that into the darker of my custom colors. One has cashmere, one has sparkle. They both are gorgeous. I'm already feeling like I need to put a reorder in because I think they're going to go pretty quickly. But I will reorder. I think I mentioned this last week or the week before, but I will reorder this custom color, but only through the end of the year. So after the end of the year, after December 2024, whatever we have left is all that we have. We just sold out of the last of our Dream in Color Smushy Cashmere from the Castle Museum colorway, which was from 2022. We had, I had reordered a pretty large batch of that, and we just sold the last of that. We've got some of, in terms of past customs that we have, I've got a couple kits left of the Earth Castle Echoes colors, which are the two, they're behind my computer. Let me see if I can get one without knocking anything over. 250-gram cakes with the gradients. So if you did socks, you would get matching socks for the two. We used one set plus a solid of Heritage for a shawl. And then I used 3 sets to do a sweater. So we're down to the last 3 kits of the Castle Echoes. This is, so in the kit total is 100 grams, 440 yards. It's $28. This was one of the ones inspired by the Castle Museum. The last little bits of that. Our 2023 color was the Standard Oil gas station. That's all graffitied up and right down the road. We've got a little bit, our Dream in Color is gone for that one. We've got a little bit left of the Wonderland yarns. And I ordered a pretty big stash from Brenda and Heather. So we've got some of their DK and their self-striping sock yarn left in that. I grabbed this today. This is the Town Line shawl that was with our custom colors from North Bay Fiber because it does match my dress. And I know it's hard to believe that it's 90 degrees outside and I'm wearing a shawl in here. But so we still have some of the North Bay Fiber kits left that are in our custom colors, as well as a few of the other colors that we carried when we launched those kits for the Town Line shawl. But we also have all 3 of these colors separate, not in a kit. So if you wanted a sweater's quantity of either Kristen's Fave Teal, Deb's Raspberry Jam, or Karen's Ultimate Blurple, which is this really dark one here. We have all 3 of those in sweaters quantities, and it's a great fingering weight yarn. So that was a roundabout way to talk about what I'm working on that I can't show you. What I can show you is my Felix cardigan. I am almost done. I'm binding off the bottom ribbing. I'm not almost done. I'm almost done with the body of it. So last time I was talking about it, I had gone like an inch too far in the body of it. So this is the Felix cardigan. Looks like that. Mine is not going to be as cropped because I knit an inch longer than it called for because I wasn't paying any attention. But top down, seamless, instead of your traditional make one left and right raglan increases, it has this beautiful lace. The yarn I'm using is Plymouth Viento, which is the super squishy alpaca bamboo blend that is just, look at this squishiness. Hi, Oriana. So I am almost done. This is what I have left on my bind off. And I wanted to leave that because I wanted to talk about the bind off that she recommends and what I'm doing. It calls for a sewn bind off, which, let me find my needle here. If you've not done a sewn bind off before, it's very similar to Julie's asking the inspiration for the 2024 colors. I usually have the card right here. Why don't I? I moved it. Hang on. You guys, I swear I had it right here. Ha 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 ha. I got it. Okay, so this year, our inspiration photo for the yarn that I can't show you yet is the Japanese Cultural Center, all of their cherry blossom trees in the spring. I spent a good amount of time over the span of 2 weeks going over there every day or every other day to try and get photos of the different trees in their different stages of blossoming. So that kind of gives you an idea of what the colors are that we're looking at. It's gonna be so, so beautiful. It is. Not gonna be, it is. Uh, my needle got stuck. Jackie, I know. I was looking around for something that would coordinate well with this dress, and it's just about perfect. Made for it. Yeah, I just need another one to wrap around my legs. I do have another one here. I could do that, but okay. So the bind off. If you've done the Kitchener stitch before, or seamed anything with that grafted, the sewn bind off is kind of a similar rhythm that you get into. The best tutorial, Karen and I have looked at a few different tutorials. The one by Pearl Soho for a sewn bind off is pretty good if you have a 1x1 knit one, purl one rib that you're working on flat. There are a few others if you're doing it in the round, but this is a cardigan. It's done flat. And what it gives you is this kind of edge that looks like your ribbing rolls all the way over. So instead of knitting and passing stitches over, I literally have a long tail and a tapestry needle, and I'm sewing into each of the stitches. Like I said, it's kind of like the Kitchener stitch method. Knit one, take it off, purl one, leave it on, purl one, take it off, knit one, leave it on, and as you work your way across. But one of the things I wanted to show you is I have bound off all of these stitches, and they tell you to leave a strand 4 times the length of whatever you're binding off, so you have enough yarn. I have plenty. I have quite a bit left. Quite a bit left. However, what I wanted to show you guys is I haven't had to tie any on. I cut a strand long enough. This strand has been pulled through every single stitch twice, basically, because you knit and take it off, purl and leave it on every single stitch. And it's a little bit fuzzy, but it's still in really good shape. It's not frayed. I'm not having any problems with it. It's not sticking. So this yarn, for as soft as it is, seems to be pretty durable, which is good because this is going to be a sweater, and I want it to be a sweater that can be worn and loved. So just one little thing about this yarn one more thing that I appreciated. It's this chainette construction, which is very, very popular right now. But what you get when you see the yarns that are this chainette construction is a bulky knit without the bulky feel and the denseness, because it's a lighter, airier yarn. So you still get the warmth, you still get the quick knit from, even my ribbing is on size, what am I? 9s. My ribbing's on size 9s. The body is on size 10.5 needles. So it goes really quickly, but it doesn't feel like a heavy, dense project. So that is what I am finishing up. I think my method is going to be bind off the bottom, pick up and knit the button bands, pick up and knit the collar, get those done, and then force myself to do some sleeves. It's probably the worst idea because the sleeves are what take me forever. I should make myself do those first, but also I really want to work on my other tee with my custom yarns. So this one is getting a little bit of work here in the shop when I can't work on the super secret project. It's just not getting quite as much love. So we talked about what I'm wearing, we talked about what I'm working on. Now let's talk about yarn. Let's talk about yarn, you guys. Clubs, upcoming clubs. I met with my rep today, who is, I swear she's the rep for half of my store. She reps for Chiagu Needles, Barocco, Dream in Color, Madeline Tosh, Wonderland Yarns. Barocco does Lang and Regia. So a lot of stuff, a lot of our stuff we get from her. And we talked about the fact that Madeline Tosh took over or purchased Dream in Color and how that transition is working. I did finally find out, for those of you who were participating in the Dream in Color pop-up club with the smushy cashmere, we missed February and March because of the transition from Dream in Color to Madeline Tosh for their dye studios. And they are not making those up. So if you prepaid, I think a couple of you prepaid like a month or two at a time, and we applied those towards these last couple towards April and May, or May and June. What's this one? May. May was the last one, and that was the Violeteer. And they will pick back up again in August. So they will continue it. So it's the pop-up club. Each month is a skein of Smushy with Cashmere. I'm not sure what they're doing in terms of inspiration photos, anything like that. I don't know if there's a theme moving forward, but we will continue to participate. So if that's something you want to participate in with us, let us know. Currently, the prices for the Smushy Cashmere skeins are $36 a skein. If you prepaid for the year, for the previous 10 months, those can be credited to your account. The two that we ended up skipping will be credited to your account. You can use that towards the new club. You can use that toward whatever you want. But if you want to continue that starting in August, it will go through it will start this August, we'll go through next May. Let us know. There is a discount if you sign up and prepay for even 1 month ahead of time. You get a little bit of a discount. So keep that in mind. That's the Dream pop-up. We are also going to start getting the Madeline Tosh monthly club color, which they call the Hue of the Moment. I started signing us up for that. We can get any base yarn for that. So I've opted for worsted. I think we'll be getting both worsted and fingering weight, and I've switched it up. So the Madeline Tosh that we've gotten before is their most popular base is their Tosh Merino Light. It's a single ply, 100% superwash merino. It's beautiful, not the best for socks. And so for the Hue of the Moment Club, we're going to be getting their, whatever their fingering weight one is that has nylon in it. It's not Tosh sock. Tosh sock is 100% superwash merino. I can't think of the other one that they have. But so we're getting vintage, Tosh vintage, which is their worsted weight, and then we'll be getting the fingering weight too. So as you see Madeline Tosh post on social medias about their Hue of the Moment color, feel free to reach out to us and let us know if you want us to set one aside, because we do get limited quantities of those. And Wander Knit. We finally got the next Wander Knit kit. We haven't talked about it in a while. So Wander Knit is the club where if you were participating when you first joined, you got a little tote bag that looks like this. And for each destination, you got a little button to put on for the places that we travel around the world. It started out where each quarter they would pick a different destination. You would get a little brochure about the country. You would get patterns, yarns, a button, and little goodies to go along with it. They've now cut back to, I think, 2 times a year. It was quarterly, and I think they've scaled it back a little bit and tried to simplify it a little bit. So this time is Mexico, all the bright colors that are coming with it. So this is the little brochure you get about Mexico. And it gives you a little bit of background history about the country. There's a recipe in here. It talks about what your destination package includes, which is a sugar skull button. And these buttons are big. Some of the buttons were super tiny that we've gotten in the past. But these guys, look how cool they are. Little sugar skulls. Twist light. There we go. Thank you, Melissa. And there are, it's kind of a grab bag in terms of which button you get, but there are a few different colors of sugar skull buttons. This is one of the packs. So we got 10 kits total. If you have participated in Wander Knits in the past, you can go onto our website and sign up to purchase your frequent flyer kit. So that means you're not getting a new tote bag. You already have your tote bag, but you get all the goodies that come with the Mexico kit. So you get the buttons, you get a little tag each time they do it. You get a little Wander Knit faux leather tag that you can sew onto a project. Patterns, yarns, and this time I chose a different color than what is on one of the patterns. So this, they've simplified it, like I said. So 2 patterns this time. There is a shawl and a shrug, which I think are both really cute. So this shrug comes in 5 different sizes, going from a 36 up to a 58-inch chest circumference. I don't know that that's super important or limiting, because it is, if you look at the picture, you can see it's designed to be kind of open. But it's this beautiful lace. The yarn is Haiku Kobasi. So cotton, bamboo, and silk. 55% cotton, 16% bamboo, 21% nylon, 8% silk. So it comes in 50-gram hanks. For the bolero, you need anywhere from 3 to 8. The project, the way it comes in the kit, I'm gonna have to figure that out, how many you get. Obviously, different people are gonna need different sizes, so we will figure that out. I'll figure that out with the pricing a little bit, but if you go on the website, if you're new, you can sign up for a new traveler. I think it's $15 more and you get one of those totes. If you look on, if you look at the different Wander Knits that are still available on the website, we do still have a couple that are from previous locations as well. So go on there. We'll figure out what you need in terms of the yarn for this one, but it is in this blue color, which is what they feature. Then the other project is this beautiful shawl called the Talavera shawl. It is mosaic. It is charted. Shawls work from the top down, bands of eyelet, dotted garter stitch alternate with sections of mosaic knitting. So it is charted. You're going to want either a magnet board or really good highlighter tape, or to be able to scan this and put it into your knit companion so you can keep track of what you're doing that way. But it calls for 5 colors, and they had given me 2 options. I wish they had shown both in the photo for the pattern, but this one is very Southwest to me with the yellows, the golds, oranges, blues. But just in looking at the way they did the wording on the Mexico on this, oh, you guys, it made me want to go bright. So this was the other option for the colors for that shawl. So you've got the pink, tealy blue, the natural, the purple, and this lime green. Just, oh, gorgeous. Very, very reminiscent of the style and the culture. So absolutely beautiful. I got 10 kits. So the price for those who have either already traveled or if you haven't before and just don't really care that much about the tote bag is $82. If you are new and you want one of the tote bags, it's $97. Oh, and you get chocolate, you guys. I forgot about that. So each one comes with a little treat. This one is kind of a big treat. So in looking at this, I couldn't figure out what in the world it was. I mean, it does say chocolate on it, but still, it was a little bit confusing to me. But they show right on here. So it's an Ibarra Mexican drinking chocolate. Product in Mexico, drinking chocolate disc is made with cocoa, sugar, soy, and a hint of cinnamon, known as table chocolate. Chocolate para mesa, Ibarra has been enjoyed in Mexico since 1925. So it comes as like this little wheel that looks like you could break apart. So I imagine it's for more than one serving of hot chocolate. But as soon as I open the box and open the packages, you can smell that little bit of cinnamon and that dark chocolate. One of these might have to find its way home with me. We might be short one kit. We'll see. It smells so good, you guys. So I've got those. If you are interested, let me know. Like mom put in the comments that she wants a kit. We can set one aside for you. You can purchase them online or you can pop into the store and we will have them until they're gone. So each kit comes with all the yarns you need for the two projects, comes with the printed patterns, the treat, the button, the brochure, and it's a lot of fun. Jackie, pick yours up Wednesday. Excellent. Good, good. I can't wait to see what people do with this one because those colors are they're just beautiful. 82 and 97. We talked about that. Okay. Coming up, I believe it's this Saturday, which would be what, the 22nd? Today's 17th. I can't do quick math, you guys. 22nd. Anyways, this Saturday, the marketplace is celebrating our 6th anniversary. So I'm not quite sure all of the different little celebrations that are happening. But I do know that quite a few of the vendors are doing $6 specials for things. Some of the food vendors, some of the retail vendors are doing $6 specials for things. So might be worth coming in and checking out, getting some snacks, seeing something a little bit different, supporting some of the local businesses in here. And we're not doing a whole lot for that because we are waiting until July for the 2 yarn crawls and to celebrate our anniversary, which is really August. But I guess technically when I got the business license and started everything, it was July. So July, August. But yeah, the marketplace has been open 6 years. We are celebrating our 9-year anniversary, which I'm super excited about. We're gonna have to start planning our 10-year. I can't believe it's been 10 years almost. Can't believe it's been 9 years almost. We think about that and how Victoria is 18. She was 9 when I opened the shop. And so many of you know her and remember her as such a little thing when she and Jessica's daughter, Lily, used to play Barbies in the back room at the quilt shop when we first opened. I don't feel like I've changed nearly as much as she's changed. But to be a mom that's gotten to show her daughter through middle school and high school what it's like to have a mom who runs a business and everything that comes along with that on a daily basis. It's something that I'm proud of. I'm proud of the person that she has become. Can't wait to see what she does moving forward with her life. Every day is an adventure. Anybody who has kids knows that. But I love it. I love it. You guys are gonna have to keep me super occupied come fall when she goes away to school. I know she's not gonna be that far away. And believe me, the way that we love Broadway shows, I'm gonna be looking for any excuse to go down there to the Wharton Center and see any sort of show with her that I can, but hopefully she will be otherwise occupied and having an awesome social life and a good time down there and won't want her mom around. We'll see. Um, so yeah, that is happening. You guys, I'm also in the process of buying a house for those of you who haven't been in the shop and heard me talking about it. So that's happening too. Lots of stuff going on. So I've season tickets. That's so cool, Teresa. I'm jealous, but you're closer down that way too. Um, yeah, lots happening around here. So if I seem more scattered than usual, or if I seem a little bit more absent than usual, that's why there's a lot going on in my life. But you all know I'm an open book. I will talk about what's going on. I'm not going to hide it from you. That's you are just as much my family as a lot of others, friends and family. So I appreciate every single one of you. That being said, if you have boxes, I would take boxes for moving. I feel like I went through this not that long ago asking for boxes, and now I'm doing it again. Hopefully this will be the last time for a little while. But I'm excited about buying a house, having a fenced in backyard where the puppy can run. Hopefully that doesn't mean I won't get myself off and get myself out and take her on as many walks as we have been. Once we have a backyard that I can just let her outside, we may not be walking quite as frequently. We'll see. I still like to get out and enjoy it, and see other things. We have foregone the next session of the knitting basics and beyond classes. So Wednesday evenings, the new session normally would have started this coming Wednesday for the next 6 weeks. But we've foregone those and we're opening it for drop-in help on Wednesday evenings. So Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30 for the next 6 weeks. Deb will be here and available for drop-in help. $10 for a session to come in. You get her help. Those will be here in the shop, as opposed to Mondays. Like tonight, they are in the front lobby. Wednesdays, they're in here. Thursday is social knitting here. First Sundays of the month are social knitting at the farm at Apple Acres. And I did want to mention there has been kind of a new gathering in Saginaw at Creation Coffee on Sundays. I don't remember what the times are. Look back at my notes from before and see if I had anything about it ever. So Creation Coffee is on Tittabawassee over by Lowe's and Hobby Lobby, 1 to 3. They have a little room off to the side there. It's nothing formal or organized. It's just that they have, I offered the space up for knitters to gather. Please remember it is a business. So if you're planning on going there and socializing, please remember to purchase something from them, food or a drink, so they can keep the lights on and keep providing a space for people to gather. But that is every Sunday from 1 to 3. And I think that's all I have for you guys. For all I talked with my sales rep about today and things coming up, we're planning some trunk shows for the fall. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do any trunk shows for the yarn crawls. Probably I should get on that. Again, I need to get myself a little more focused. Where are you all in the whole, like, holding me accountable for things? No, I need to hold myself accountable. I know. And okay, so I think that's all I have for tonight for you guys. I hope you have a good week. I hope you're able to find places to stay cool. If you have your air conditioning cranked at home, this is the perfect opportunity to be inside and knit or crochet or sew. I have some strawberries and some rhubarb and I really want to bake something, but I don't want to turn my oven on. So I got to figure out something to do with my strawberries and rhubarb that doesn't require me turning the oven on. So if you have suggestions for that, I would love them. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit and eat this giant container of strawberries, which is what I have been doing. So, yeah, I think that's it for tonight. So I hope everybody has a good week. Stay cool, or if you love the sunshine like I do, stay warm, but don't get burned. Protect yourself. Get an air fryer. I do have an air fryer. I've thought about doing little cupcakes. I don't think I have a little tin that will fit in the air fryer though. I wonder if I bet I could do like little mini scones. I might have to play around with that, Julie. It might still be too much heat for the for the house. I like it warm though, so we'll see. All right. I hope everybody has a good week. If we don't see you here in the shop, I will be back live next Monday at 7. And I hope you are continuing to inspire to start some things, finish some things. Again, if you need inspiration for anything, we are here for you. We've got all kinds of ideas for all sorts of projects. So have a great week.